Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am BD and today I'm presenting another video in the nail sesh series where I show you how I do my acrylic nails at home. In today's video I'll be showing you a nice little sparkly number for New Year's Eve or any special event. So let's jump right into the video. So jumping right in, here is my hand. As you can see, I already started with prepping and applying my tips, but I wanted to show at least some of this on camera. I do have a few other videos where I go more in detail about how to prep your nails when you're not using an electric drill. So if you want to see that, I will link that below. But basically, I just buff up the surface with a hand file and make sure that I get around my cuticle area if there's any excess skin on there, just so that the application process with the acrylic will be smooth. And here I am applying my tips. I decided to go with clear tips for this particular look because I don't know, I felt like it would be more jazzy snazzy using the glitter. So I definitely actually ended up really liking using the clear tips. I don't love these particular tips that I got. They're from Amazon, but for what I needed to do, they gave what needed to be given. So right now I'm just going to attempt to get my almond shape. I wanted almond shaped nails for this look, and I'm just trimming off the edges of the tip, and I'm going to just start to file using a 100-180 grit file. And I'm actually going to be using both sides, the medium side to kind of refine it and the coarser side to really get the shape correct. Not taking too much off, making sure that I take my time here. And now for the prime. For me, this is the most important thing you should do when you are doing your nails yourself. I think that you should make sure that your priming and prepping is A1. So I'm using a dehydrator that I picked up from Sally, and I'm applying one coat of that to all the nails, and then I'm going in with my first primer. And this primer is from the Kiss acrylic kit that you can get like basically anywhere. I just still have mine, so I'm just using it up. But my favorite primer and the most important one to me is this Protein Bond from Young Nails. It has been amazing in preventing lifting, so definitely invest in it if you are a beginner and you want to start doing your own nails. Now, I'm using the Valentino acrylic system this time with the crystal clear acrylic. This is my first time using it. You guys know that I normally use Me a Secret, but I wanted to, you know, step out of my comfort zone a little bit, try something new, and I must say, this was definitely a learning experience for me. This acrylic dries really fast. It's definitely for, you know, next level professional tier, okay? But me as a domestic nail technician, meaning I'm not licensed or anything like that, I just taught myself and here we are. I had to kind of get the swing of things. So for me, I wanted to make sure that my beads of acrylic were not dry, because this acrylic dries down very fast and it's hard to work with if it is in that state. So I made sure that I had enough monomer on my brush, not too much but enough so that I could work with it. And in this clip I'm just applying a thin layer of clear acrylic to my entire nail just as a base, especially when I'm using like colored acrylic or glitters. When filing that down, I don't want to have to file all the way down to like my bare natural nail. I want to make sure that I have at least some barrier of protection there. So that's what I'm doing here, not going for bulk or strength, just a nice little layer of protect. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right here in this clip. And once I have done that to all of the nails, we are good to go with applying the colored acrylic. So I'm going with a beige covered acrylic powder from Me a Secret here. I will put it on the screen so you can see what exactly I used. And basically I'm just trying to give myself some natural nail color, and so I'm not using too much acrylic here. The beads are pretty liquidy, not too much, but I don't want it to be too thick because I don't want too much bulk. That's another tip that I would give you if you are doing your nails without a drill. don't apply too much. Don't get crazy, because then it's gonna be complicated trying to file that down, sis. And who has the time? Okay, you don't. You just want to make sure that your application is done really well, because that will save you time when you are trying to file with a hand file. So here I'm just using a little bit of that just to make sure that I have enough of that nail color that I want for this ombre look, and also a little bit on the part where my natural nail shines through, just so that you won't see it. And so this is how we're looking. I need to actually file a little bit, but before I do that, I'm going to show you the glitters that I'm going to be using. I picked this one up from Michael's, and it is gorgeous. I really love this glitter. I primarily use a lot of like craft items when I do my nails, not things specific for nails, but just like craft things. So as you can see, this has a few different shapes and sizes of glitter, that mixed metal thing that I'm going for. And these glitters I got from Amazon, and I'm going to be using about 3 of them, and also some additional finely ground, I guess, craft glitter that is also from actually, I ordered that from Amazon, but it's by Martha Stewart. And I'm going to throw a little shedangliness on there with these crystals. I get all of my crystals also from Michael's, because they always have a coupon, okay? That's a little cheat code. Get your stuff from Michael's, 40% off, okay? There you go. Before I apply my glitter, I'm going to go in with the medium grit file, or side of the file, to just kind of make sure that my shape is right, that I've debulked as much as possible. And now I'm going to go ahead and start applying my glitter. I pick up some clear acrylic first, and then I dip that into the glitter. Now right here I dipped into like a mix, so those fine craft glitters that I had, I dumped a few of those into this little like plastic cup that I had, and I also added those 3 colors of the like hexagon shaped glitters, because I wanted to have like a nice base for the ombre kind of look. And as you can see, I've dragged it down toward the cuticle area, not too much, but I want to really concentrate it at the tip or the free edge of the nail. And then I'm just going to play around with the placement, making sure that if I have too much glitter on my brush, I drag it off. If I need some more monomer to wet things up so I can move things around, I do that too, re-dip my brush. And then I'm going to go in with the chunkier glitter that has the different shapes and sizes and what have you. Gonna go back in with the clear acrylic first, and then pick up the chunkier glitter, I guess you could say, and then start applying that. And this glitter is just, it's chef's kiss, okay? It's just shedangles, it's glitz and glam, it's razzle dazzle, it's just everything. So I was really in love with how it was looking just on this, just getting started. I was just like, yes, okay, because I love a little sparkly moment. So I'm just going to do that to the remaining nails, and I'll just stop talking now so you guys can just, watch. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. And now it is time to encapsulate. You have to encapsulate when you're using glitter, so that first of all, it doesn't just come off when you're doing whatever you're doing in your regular everyday life, but also just to protect it if you need to do additional filing, which I will need to do. So basically, to encapsulate, what you're going to do is take some clear acrylic and cover your entire nail, okay, with a nice, not too thin layer. You kind of want to build it up as you go. On some of my nails, I was taking way too much, and that was just like, slow down, disaster, okay, because it's going to take too much effort to file it down and get it to the proper shape with just a hand file. So my third, I think, tip in this video would be to, when you're encapsulating, don't take too much. Build up slowly. You know, take a thin layer of the clear acrylic, go over the nail. If you feel like you need more, add more. You want to have enough so that you don't file down all of that clear acrylic and then hit the design, hit the glitter underneath, because then it's like, well, what was the point? So you want to make sure you have a nice, decent, even layer, but take your time in getting there. Just don't go right out the bat with like a huge chunk of clear acrylic, because yeah, no, let's not. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to do that to all of my nails. And this is what we're looking like when we're done. Definitely need to file these, get the shape back right. We've lost a bit of it, so I'm going on the side with my file. And if you're not sure of, like, you know, am I doing this right? Am I taking too much off? Always use the finer or less coarse side of your file, because that will help you to not take off too much at a time. So that is something else that I would suggest. And then to make sure everything is smooth, I'm just going over my nails with a buffing square and just going back in one more time to make sure the shape is right. And because I'm looking a little crusty, dusty here, I'm going to go ahead and add my cuticle oil and wash my hands to get all of that lint, not lint, where's the lint? No, the dust particles, get those up. But now it's time to razzle dazzle. We'll take this to the next level, okay, with a little bit of clear top coat. I'm using the Valentino no wipe top coat. No wipe top coat. Me and speech, I don't know. But anyway, I'm using the no wipe top coat. And I mean, you see, when it comes to life, like, just shedangle me. And if you don't know, shedangle is a word that I made up several years ago to encompass like glitter, sparkle, razzle, dazzle. Okay, that's just what shedangly means. Shedangly, shedangles, use it in any type of tense that you need it. Okay. But basically, yes, when the top coat came on, I was just in another world. It was just beautiful. But because I'm extra read all about it, I'm going to also add some crystals. Not too much, just a few, as you can see. And this is what we have here, okay? Just, you know, perfect for a New Year celebration, perfect for any time for me, because I love a little, like I said, shiny moment anytime. But definitely, if you're celebrating the New Year, definitely try this, or a special occasion, birthday, what have you. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more. I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.